pretty much what I was about to say is that it's just a difference in eras. Our parents, our grandparents, they lived a certain way. Us today, our generation is much different.
We don't.
From the way we express ourselves, the way we communicate with each other. I mean, at those times, the 70s, during, black struggle or whatever, there was more of a spirit of love, a spirit of community. Today, it's not like that. Right. And positions have changed. At that time, men were heads of the household and women were more dependent and more subservient. Today, it's kind of tilted now. Now, women have more options today, and they feel like, well, I can do what a man can do. I mean, this is what's being fed to them as well. So I think a lot of it is that a lot of people today don't have that guidance from the older generation, where they just don't care. They look at like, yo, you know what, this is my time. I can do what I want to do. There's nothing about double standards that I'm concerned about. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. And I think
you don't have that guidance now, or
I think that the majority of this generation does not have that guidance, and it's not open to that. Is not open to that, or maybe doesn't even have the family structure, or have people in their family that even showed them that. Like, I was fortunate. I'm one of those black children that had a father and a mother to show me. You know what I'm saying? How it should be done. They're still together. Thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Most people didn't have that. Yeah. Most people don't understand about integrity. Most people is all for self.
Are they together because they're still in love, or they're together because?
Well, from my perspective, they look like they're still in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's real talk. Like, I grew up with. I'm sorry. I grew up with that blueprint. So when I was married, I went into that situation like, yo, this is how I want it to be done. I'm gonna be this good dude. I'm gonna follow what my father did with my mother, and I'm gonna make it happen. But I was much younger at the time. My wife at the time didn't grow up with those same kind of morals and values. So that's what kind of shifted that situation away. Where I woke up like, yo, you know what? This woman is a liability now. Like, I can't even deal with it. I can't teach a grown woman integrity. I can't teach you how to be a grown woman. I already have a child already. I shouldn't have to do that. But I don't blame her. I blame me, because I chose that. My ego was like, yo, I can go and I can fix this. I can fix this woman. It's okay if she didn't have a father or she has certain issues. I'm gonna go in there and I can do it. But I was like, man, like, I don't need to put in that work. Like, and that's why I said there's too many women now. There's too much females out here. Too many options for me to like focus on one woman who messes up in a relationship to be like, nah, I can't do it.
But they're all
quick point.
We're all gonna have issues, but if your issues, if the kind of issues, if you're my lady and you're bringing another man into the situation, allowing another man access to your mind and letting him mind fuck you, like, I can't deal with you. Like, that's a psychological, that's a real big.
Quick point, real quick, Brian. I'm gonna use that example, not to put you, but. If I came at, like, my friend, I have a friend who's 40 years old. I got 3 kids. God bless him. I baptized one of his kids. If I walked into a room, no, I'm not trying to put you, and I had my hat on, he'd be like, Mike, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I went to a restaurant with a female. I was like, bruh, you gotta take the hat off, straight up. That's what I mean when I say, like, old money and new money. He doing his thing. We know who Bryant is. We know what he do. Accolades, my hats go up to him. But if I go into whatever it is I'm doing with a hat on my head like that, people gonna look at me like, yo, bro, what the hell you doing? You gotta take the hat off.
I'm good. I'm
all right. Okay. Which is what I'm saying. Which is why I say not everybody knows that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Not everybody knows that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, I went out to dates with girls. I was like, yo, you gotta take the hat off.
But you supposed to take your hat off.
It's been taught to me that when I walk into a building, I have to take my hat off.
Chante?
But some people would accept that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
My question is for what Brian said earlier about women at a certain stature or level or making a certain amount of money.
Speak a little bit.
That my question is going back to what Brian said earlier about women, who reach a certain level, make a certain amount of money, that we're forced to date down. Right? But men, when they get to that level of, of stature, making money, that they don't have to do that. So why is it that we should have to do that? Why should we not want to find our equals? Why do we have to take the lower end of the total?
That's because they're men.
I think generally men and women look for different things in relationships. We look for different things. Like, we don't care about your degree. It's nice that you have one. We don't care about your job. It's nice that you have one. But we care about how you look. That's the first thing. No man has ever walked over to a woman and said, "Hey, I saw your personality from across the street." It just doesn't happen, right? We look good, so we We approach you on that. Then after that, we see how your personality is, if we like you. And then like everything else is all the other intangibles. You know, whereas women, they're looking for security. Like, you know, what does he do for a living? You know, can he take care of himself? Can he take care of me? Is he looking for a family? Like, women told me on day one, they be thinking about all this other stuff. Then on day one, we just think about who we're going to sleep with her.
Yeah.
So it's less of a complication for us.
But I mean, if you already are secure, we don't need you for security. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a misconception. It'll be the women who don't have as much or is looking for someone to take care of them. But if you're already making money, you're not looking for somebody to take care of you. You're looking for somebody to be a partner with you. Right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to make the same amount of money. Right. We could still be partners even if I made more than you.
That's true, but you know what? You know, when I had got divorced and I had got after I got divorced and I was single again, there was a lot of things like when I started dating again, and I know my fellas will back me up on this. It's like when you go back into the dating game and you meet women, it's like, okay, a relationship, but how does this benefit me? Like, if you know, as a man, it's like if I can get anything I want outside of that relationship, like how does this relationship benefit me? Because when I go into a relationship, I'm gonna have to stop doing all the things I used to like to do because it might offend you. I'm not gonna have as much money as I used to have because I gotta do things with you and take you places. So how does this benefit me? So in order for it to benefit me, you have to be somebody that I can deal with. You know,
I mean, that's
You don't have to be divorced either. You don't necessarily have to be divorced.
I've been in long-term relationships my whole life. So coming out of my last relationship, that was my mentality. I don't want to have to deal with all that extra stuff that come with being somebody's wife and I'm just your baby mother or your girlfriend. Like, so women have the same mentality. Like, how does me being with you benefit me?
Yeah,
I don't want to tell you if I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna talk to you later because I'm going out. I don't feel like I should have to tell you where I'm going and how long I'm gonna be going because my father passed away. So why am I answering to you like you're my dad? If you're going out, okay, have a good time. Why can't that be the end of it? Why does it have to be, oh, who you going out with? Oh, you going out with her? She's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my best friend, but like, and they expect that you're gonna be doing stuff that, you know, whatever. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and there is nothing that a man can do for me that I can't do for myself, and I mean nothing. Not even screw me. Amen. I screw myself better than anybody else. And there's nobody that can do better than I can.
You don't need a man.
I feel like being with somebody, I don't need a man, but it's beneficial to have one because I need I am in a relationship. I like having a life partner, but I don't need to have one. Like, there's not, me being with somebody is like, the companionship is because it's fun. It's something that you want. It's not needed. It's something that I want. I don't need to, like, I'm not a half of a person if I don't have a relationship. I have my own car. I have my own place. I have my own money. You know what I'm saying? I have my own career. I have my own life. So I don't need somebody to complete me. I'm a whole woman. So I don't need somebody to make me feel like, oh, me being with somebody that's doing well for themselves makes me feel like I'm more than a woman. I am all the woman that I need to be. Me being with somebody is to compliment them and hopefully that person that I chose this time is complimenting me. It's that simple. So women think the same way men do. Like, how does me being with this dude gonna benefit me as well as the way y'all think about it? Yes, dude.
I think I think that for most of us men, it's like we just want a stress-free situation, and it's like we deal with a woman and we see the red flag that she's gonna stress us out.
Y'all more stressful than women, and y'all talk about stuff way more than women do. Y'all are the female. Like women,
very emotional.
Security.
There's a red flag on that play right there.
A woman could be in a relationship with somebody for years, like her 10-year situation where something happened, y'all had a unofficial break, and he cheated or he stepped outside, not bringing no kids or nothing involved, and because y'all trying to make things work, y'all expect her to understand, but let her get that poom poom to somebody else. Y'all don't understand nothing.
That's not a majority thing, though.
Would you understand? Would you understand if you cheated? If you stepped out, but I'm just saying, if y'all had y'all little situation and you did you, right, and y'all got back together.
I'm the type
no,
of person
answer the question. Say yes or no question. Would you?
Because I wouldn't accept that from her. I wouldn't do that to her. Like, I'm the type of person, I try to do things to people that I don't have to seek their forgiveness very often, and I hold people to the same standard.
Right, but I'm just saying,
so something that I wouldn't do to you, I wouldn't accept.
Right, that's you. You're Pisces. We understand each other. What I'm saying is that men, and I've had a situation with my children's dad. He stepped out.
Right.
And it was we were.
And he couldn't accept the fact that you may have done it to him.
Right. Like, I don't want to know if you did that. And I didn't do it. She could tell you my whole life, I've never been a cheater. Because if I have to cheat on you, then I might as well be by myself. Because then it wouldn't be considered cheating as me living my life. I've never cheated in a relationship. But what I'm saying is, if you was with somebody and things went south or sour, even if you considered it breaking up, oh, I just feel like we having time apart, but you feel like you single, and you stepped out and you did whatever you did,
and
you may have told me.
How does that conversation come up? If y'all had a separation or whatever, when y'all get back together, you gonna ask?
Well, you fucking yes, I'm gonna ask you. What do you mean? I'm gonna ask you.
Why you asking this conversation?
Because I want to know what you was doing when we weren't together. Because if my mind frame is, yeah, things are not working out, but in my head I still feel like you're worth me waiting for, then that means I'm not gonna go and try to build something else with somebody else, because you might just look at it as sex. You might look at it as sex, but the person you lay with may not feel like that. Because now that's
hey, you gotta explain the terms. What does break mean?
A breakup is a breakup.
Wait, hold on a sec. As much as I would like for this to continue, we need to take a break. For everyone to get to the bar, get your drink.